Ladies and gentlemen, UNESCO brings you greetings and a deep hope and belief in sustainable development. My name is Alton Grizzle, and I'm the UNESCO Program Specialist in Media and Information Literacy. I coordinate UNESCO's global action on media and information literacy for all. Let me first thank Jun Sakamoto and Kyoto Murakami, both of the Ose University, for inviting UNESCO to this important event. UNESCO is pleased to intervene at this first Japan Korea Media and Information Literacy Symposium. It's an historic partnership for MIL and an important start. Japan is a long standing partner of UNESCO and one of the first supporters of UNESCO's media and information literacy actions through the Japanese Funding Trust program. UNESCO and Japan are now partnering to implement an important media and information literacy project for youth in Africa. The project is called the Media and Information Literacy for Youth Civic Engagement in Africa Initiative. This first Japan Korea symposium on media and information literacy also comes on the heels of the 10th anniversary celebrations of Global Media and Information Literacy Week 2020, which was organized jointly with the Republic of Korea. This year's theme for Global Media and Information Literacy Week is resisting this infodemic. Media and information literacy for everyone and by everyone. I want to repeat that second part. Media and information literacy for everyone and by everyone. And this is really crucial in the historic juncture that we're in today, that we all need media and information literacy competencies despite our background, our education levels, despite our beliefs, our race, our creed, um, um, whether it is despite our religious background or sex, we all need media and information literacy. Also important is that we all can play a role and have the agency to promote media and information literacy for all. So it's mail for everyone and by everyone that we need in today's society. Like this Japan Korea Symposium, Global Media and Information Literacy Week 2020 is also historic. And this is so because it's the first time that the Global Media and Information Literacy Week is being celebrated entirely, completely online. This has happened, of course, because of the unprecedented COVID 19 pandemic. Unprecedented, at least in our times. UNESCO thanks Japan and the Republic of Korea for their support to media and information development globally. Collaboration to achieve media and information literacy for all is very urgent. This Japan Republic of Korea symposium is an example of the small and large scale cooperation that is needed to promote MIL globally. This was the motivation and vision behind UNESCO Media and Information Literacy Alliance. I therefore will focus the rest of this brief remark on how we can deepen cooperation for media and information literacy using the UNESCO Media and Information Literacy Alliance as an example. I'll be saying the UNESCO MIL Alliance. I also invite you to take a look at the publication that UNESCO released recently. This is a real important publication that looks at media and information literacy education in Asia, exploration of policies and practices on media and information literacy in Japan, Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines. This was published by the UNESCO Bangkok office. Now, coming back to the focus of the rest of this remark, imagine a world without partnerships. among countries, organizations, and people. Imagine such a world. What would that world look like? What would it be? Sustainable Development Goals number 7, the Sustainable Development Goal number 17, sorry, urgently calls for global partnerships and mechanism for implementing all the SDGs. In this same spirit, UNESCO relaunches its major network on media and information literacy, the UNESCO Media and Information Literacy Alliance. As I said, I'll be saying the UNESCO MIL Alliance, which was previously named the Global Alliance for Partnerships on Media and Information Literacy, or GAPMIL. Moving forward, we should carefully and collectively consider 5 words as we try to deepen collaboration around media and information literacy for all. 5 words. Words do have meaning, and in the context of the UNESCO MIL Alliance, these 5 words have significance. The first word, origin. The second, meaning. The third, ethics. The fourth, collaboration and destiny. Origin, meaning, ethics, collaboration, and destiny. With origin, what does that signify? The UNESCO Media and Information Literacy Alliance had its genesis in 2013 in Abuja, Nigeria, at the first Global Forum for Partnerships on MIL. 7 years later, this pioneering forum was organized by UNESCO in collaboration with the government of Nigeria and the Swedish International Development Cooperation Agency, SIDA. 7 years after its establishment, we are witnessing an increasing relevance of its mandate, especially during this COVID-19 disinfodemic, when the necessity of mail has become more evident than ever. It's an imperative to broaden and deepen the reach and impact of actions of the UNESCO Mail Alliance. We should not forget the foundation that has been laid so that we can build purposefully and strategically on it. And we thank the other university and partners in Japan and Korea for their involvement and role in the UNESCO Mill Alliance, as well as the UNESCO Media and Information Literacy and Intercultural Dialogue University Network. The second word, meaning. The purpose of the UNESCO Mill Alliance is explicit. It's about advancing media and information literacy for all through partnerships, real partnerships. Thus, the fundamental objectives of the Alliance remain unchanged, notwithstanding the relaunch and repositioning and restrengthening. These purposes include articulating key strategic partnerships to drive mill development globally, enabling the mill community to speak and address with a unified voice critical matters, including the need for policies, further deepening the strategy for MIL, media and information literacy, to be treated as a composite concept by providing a common platform for MIL-related networks and associations globally that will ensure convergence of information, media, and technological competencies, as well as conversions of national, regional, and international initiatives and amplification of global impact. We should not forget that is the same meaning making. Remember, we're on the second word, meaning. It's the same meaning making by people in their engagement with information, media, and digital technology that forms the raison d'etre of MIL. Members of the UNESCO MIL Alliance and its International Steering Committee are actively supporting this strategic move. And again, we thank the partners in Japan as a university and also partners in Korea, the Korean National Commission, and many other partners around in the region of Asia who are being and contributing to this part of meaning making and empowering people to effectively make meaning about the world around them and the information they engage with through media and information literacy. The third word, ethics. So we have looked at origin, meaning, now ethics. Here we have another vital organ of media and information literacy life, ethics. It is the search for verifiable information, truth, and transparency that is integral to critical thinking and meaning making. Championing media and information literacy learning is a kind of calling. Yes, as champions of media and information literacy, we're being called. It's a kind of calling. We should hold ourselves to the highest standards of ethics and truth. As the tagline of the movie The Fifth Estate puts it, you can't expose the world's secrets without exposing yours. We have to start with ourselves. The fourth word, collaboration. So we have looked at origin, meaning, ethics, and now collaboration. This and the other four words are integrated and cross-cutting, as is obvious. It is by combining our collective visions, minds, hearts, resources, and sacrifices that we will succeed in achieving media and information literacy for all. The collaborative spirit calls for mutual respect and mutual beneficial relationships. And we hope that this first symposium, this first Japan Korea symposium, this first Japan Republic of Korea symposium on mail will be a starting point of real strong mutual beneficial relationship between stakeholders in the two countries to promote mail. The fifth word, destiny. As the great Bob Marley sings, he died, but he's still singing. The power of music and word remains and still alive. It is in this bright future, he sings, and I put in quote, in this bright future, you can't forget your past. In this bright future, you can't forget your past. There is hope for truth, and media and information literacy is only one urgent pathways to truth. Of course, there are many others. The future can be bright for every organization, every stakeholder, every member of the UNESCO Media and Information Literacy Alliance promoting MIL, both individually and collectively. It can be even brighter for all women and men of all ages if truth and media and information literacy prevail. It is urgent to permanently place media and information literacy on the international development agenda. In view of the repositioning of the UNESCO Global Alliance for Partnerships on Media and Information Literacy, which, as I've said before, the name has been officially changed, officially changed to the UNESCO Mail Alliance. The visual identity, including logo, has been revitalized, and you can find and see the new UNESCO Mail Alliance logo on the website. The thematic committees of the UNESCO Mail Alliance are gradually being activated to tackle different thematic areas on mail, whether it's privacy, gender equality, youth, artificial intelligence, and other areas. We'll be having thematic committees, thematic working groups promoting media and information literacy linked to the UNESCO Mail Alliance. We're also trying to stimulate and re-stimulate national level alliances or chapters to be developed and to be organized. The Youth Committee or the Youth Working Group of the UNESCO Mail Alliance has been bolstered through the Mail Youth Alliance ambassadors. This youth branch of the alliance consists of a global coordinator and, as I said, male youth ambassadors and regional coordinators implementing many different youth-led male-related projects, and initiatives involving numerous youth organizations and networks around the world. Some other new features of the Mill Alliance will include monthly news update, which will inform its members of what is happening, and to with different editorial messages coming from members of the alliance, and trying to strengthen and deepen strategies to promote recommendations and strategies to strengthen synergies across different initiatives. The new International Steering Committee that was elected in 2019 for a 2-year tenure is making their contribution to origin, meaning, ethics, collaboration, and destiny. These, these 5 words that UNESCO is inviting you to focus on as you continue the symposium, as you continue your work to advocate for media and information literacy for all. Origin, meaning, ethics, collaboration, and destiny. The destiny is real change to empower and unlock the minds of citizens of the world through media and information literacy. Let us stand together in search for truth. Let us stand together for media and information literacy for all. Then we hope we will rise together for real sustainable development and change. With this, UNESCO thanks you. I'd like to thank you for having us and for the cooperation. We look forward to the outcomes of these deliberations of your this first Japan and Republic of Korea Symposium on Media and Information Literacy, and we look forward to continuing our cooperation. Again, let us stand together for truth. Let us stand together for media and information literacy for all. Let us then rise together for real change and for sustainable development through unlocking the minds of all peoples with media and information literacy. I thank you, and God bless you.